Hi there, we're currently doing a weekly angel card reading using Vanessa Lampert's Angel Messages, a Heaven Sent book. So we are doing a weekly reading from May 7th through to May 13th. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I very much appreciate it. And some of you know and some of you don't know that I'm doing a buy one, get one free this week from the 7th to the 13th. Actually, and then the 13th, it's going to switch over to 50% off for Mother's Day. So this is like a great opportunity the next couple weeks to also join my healing circle that I'm doing once a week. And it's only $15 and it changes every week. This week's going to be a guided meditation, and then we're going to do some like positive thinking stuff the next week, and then another one's going to be a little more active for people that are struggling with their weight. So it'll be more of like a motivational thing where, depending, we may do some like yoga or just like work with the group around weight and how we can kind of move our bodies. So I love that. We're also taking $10 from the $15 and putting it into a pot for people that are affected by suicide, bullying, as well as abuse, so that that pot will always be there for someone if they're struggling and they can't afford a healing session with me, then they're able to. And all the people that attend the healing circle, I will note like who was there and who contributed, so that the person knows when they receive the money who the money came from, which I love. So on Monday, we're going to say Monday, Tuesday, this could even go into Thursday, we have your angels hear you and are listening are you, number 6. So I'm feeling a lot like we need to be in tune with our own energies. We need to like perceive things in ways that are helpful for people, so that we're not, I feel like, being manipulative or even annoying to others. It's so important that we're just on our spiritual path and journey, so that we can like collect our thoughts and use our thoughts wisely, so that we can make more, like help more people rather than like cause problems for others. So kind of like being productive around the Monday, Tuesday area. So what can we do? Maybe the telephone on the picture saying like, how can we connect with others? Who can we call? Who can we like maybe exchange services with as well, so that, you know, both people are getting something out of this situation. So strong energy around universal energy and working in the community. I love that card. And then we have going into Wednesday, as you learn, number 28, to live in love so you will grow and prosper. There's a little bit of a nervous energy at this moment, and again, that's related to the community as well. Maybe you struggle with getting out in the community, but it's really important that you continue to like proceed and to perceive things as well in ways that are honest. If you have an opinion, it totally matters. So don't disguise your ideas and your thoughts so that you feel like they're like you're not worthy of your words, that sort of thing. Meaning we have to, if going back into when we collect our thoughts and we think in wise ways, we can do magnificent things with those thoughts and our words. So value your friendships, really respect yourself at this time. Generosity and kindness is also like strong this week, so especially on Wednesday. If you're unable to forgive someone, that's really coming through. Wednesday's going to be a day where I think maybe reaching out to someone in the community and helping them with forgiveness, or just forgiving people so that you feel like you can give more. Sometimes we feel like we struggle with even communication because we're so anxious and worried about what other people think based on something that's happened to us in our past. So we have to let that go. Now my head's feeling really funny around that, so it could be that you get more headaches, more tension headaches. Secrets and that sort of thing are still being revealed at this moment, so a lot of things are still coming up that have been kind of like underground for a long time, I sense. So if you're feeling nervous about that, you just need to like educate yourself more on how to be more wise and that sort of thing, and you'll find that things will really come together for you. But pen and paper is also really important, so just jotting things down for yourself. So let's go into Friday for this card. We have number 30, pray and let communication with your angels open up new unexplored knowledge. So we're hearing a lot about learning. Music's really powerful Friday. Again, this nervous energy seems to want to like take over for some reason, and it is around secrets and it's around denying your truth. So really focus on like anything that you see in that card. I think about money. I think about people who aren't working from their hearts but could be, and maybe they're deciding that they'd like to heal so that they can move forward in their life the way that they wish that they would have a long time ago, something like that. Lots of beauty around this card as well. Thursday, you may also feel this energy. Vibrations are also coming up, meaning if you feel like you're very sensitive, you'll feel like so much more than others. So that's why you're so affected by music and sound. That's why you're so affected by people yelling and screaming, that sort of thing. So I'm just hearing like you don't have to be a genius, but it's important that you like understand things in order to move forward. And if you don't want to understand, then that's where some of our struggles come from, all right? So even if you're addicted to nicotine, or like you're going through something stressful and it's not easy for you to focus on this stuff right now, like maybe you're moving or that sort of thing. But I guess that's why I'm so interested in psychology and the mind and how things work, because I think it's important to like clear energy all the time, because there's always going to be something going on in your life. And I've been having lots of conversations with people about that lately, like they may be overwhelmed and that sort of thing. It just seems like it just goes on. And it's like, well, yeah, that's life. Like we're constantly circling and cycling. So as we clean up one thing, something else is going to come in. But going back into like addiction energy, if it's like, if something's our fault, we don't have to hold that against ourselves. And even if something else is somebody else, like there's something that somebody else did to you, and you don't want to forgive them, going back into the forgiveness energy still on Friday, you're just going to feel like it's only hurting you, like it's only hurting your mind. So if you're allowing that like addiction to take over because of something, or just like your nervous system's a little poor right now, it could even be like your circulation's not great, or maybe you're worried about money, you're just going to find like this nervous energy and tension will go away, but it's something you probably could work on now. So start working on that. And if I can recommend anything for this week, it will be working in the community, doing community work. It's very important. So if you're having disagreements with people, or especially if it's related to money, you're going to find that it's still related to something in the past. So if something's coming up and out, like being revealed, it's still related to old energy. So we're still clearing that up until May 15th and maybe even May 17th. You're going to notice a change. But until then, things are still coming up and out. We're still dealing with that energy. So the more you can do for yourself, for your own health as well, we're on a bit of a health kick, you're going to find that it's just easier to get along with people. It's easier to enjoy nature. It's easier to just like look at your life in a positive way. So yeah, I'm just going to pull out a few more cards here. Let your angels surround you with peace and harmony. So that card is just talking about wisdom, and like tap into your own inner wisdom. And especially if you're looking to do something healthy for yourself, like when you're doing yoga or you're doing meditation, whether you're stretching or Tai Chi or something like that, that's where you're going to get more wisdom when you're grounding yourself. That's where some of the success is going to come from, okay? So don't stop, get it. I feel like you need to get your toes wet and your feet wet and whatever you can get. Just like, don't be afraid. Like start small and then you'll inch your way and then the world will open up. The world is your oyster, so no fear. Just felt like saying hi to kids, hi to wife. I feel like we need to like lighten up here. So that was kind of like the heavy stuff, and now I'm going to go into some cards that are positive. So it could be like weightlifting is positive. Deciding on what it is that maybe you want for you, that sort of thing. But like even when we're doing the weightlifting, the strength training, it's again for more wisdom. And going to concerts is also positive. Listening to music and listening to the lyrics are extremely important, so maybe even like reading the lyrics to songs. Having something to look forward to is another thing, maybe like planning out something a little bit further ahead. So I've been trying to post my events for things in the future, so maybe that's something you can actually look forward to doing, and I'm going to start posting more things like that, so we have to get excited about our lives. But the old energy is more like annoying energy, and I think you're going to find that you're going to start living your life in a more positive way when you decide to let some of that junk go. You are an open channel to higher universal knowledge. Feel the energy like the freshness of a waterfall. Your guardian angel will protect and guide you to your destiny. 35. This could be around someone's birthday. But I think, like, I don't know, I feel like the outdoors is coming up with this card. So again, this is just like throughout the week energy into the weekend. You're going to find that people that are agitated and annoyed, maybe if you're a sensitive person, you're going to realize that why they're annoyed more so. So you may be like, oh, I'm not that way anymore, but I know why that person's that way. So that's going to make you want to reach out to the person a little bit more, because you're going to have a better understanding. So like I said, that's the wisdom that will be helpful. It could be like that you find your creativity comes from the outdoors, so more natural living, very important for people. Open up and allow love and creativity to grow within you like precious fruit. 46. Denying your truth, so going within to find your truth. I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's really important. Being a carpenter is now coming up. It's like if you feel like you're not sure what you want to do with your life, that sort of thing. I think it's about getting outside to get that inspiration, as I already said, getting into that energy so you can find out, what do I really want to do? Am I happy with my life? So centering and grounding, productivity, that sort of thing. Some people need to go into more like fantasy land than others. It's okay to need grounding. Like, don't be hard on yourself when I say you need grounding. It's actually just because you're probably not getting enough like natural like healing from nature, or even going to a natural path, something like that. I think just learning from other people above you is the way. When I say above you, they could be like older than you or just wiser than you because of their experiences. Learn from those people. It will help you feel more centered and alive as well, because we're working on that like inner balance. So it's like when I know what's going on inside, I can find strength in my body to like look at life differently, but manifest things, but also like put action steps on it and find that abundance that you're looking for. Because I really feel like this week's more about looking for abundance in all the wrong places. I'm hearing it could be like if you're looking for a man or someone to like share your life with, but you feel like it's never gonna happen, and like you've had bad luck that way, and it's really like about shifting that energy. It could be that you're hanging on to something that's old in you that you need to let go of. All right, so that's where if you want to run your own business, then you have to maybe let go of the work that you're doing right now, and switch over to part-time so you can like manifest more things in order to do that. So denying your truth, and then truth seeking, truth telling. Maybe you are the one that's telling a secret, and maybe that's positive for you. So listen and learn to tune in. Your soul is the most important part of your being. So as we were just, I like that card a lot. It looks like ears and wings. Pleasure is really important. Pleasure would be perfect for you guys going into the weekend, we'll say next weekend. Believing in yourself and finding your strength. I can't say that finding your key enough, that life force within you that gives you that drive to move forward in your life. That's where success comes from, when we really love our lives. Success is not like pretending like we like our life. Success is actually loving your life. Everything just comes into place when you're enjoying your life. So, maybe that means you need to like be creative in terms of like how you want to start living. Generosity and kindness. I can't say that enough. So last card, we'll call this Sunday Fun Day. But again, a lot of these cards are still going Monday into Sunday. So I'm just like general stuff here. Give out love whenever you can. Heavenly aspirations lead to heavenly actions. Love that. Another one, nice present there. So although we're letting go of old energy that's been around for the last like 5 months or so, it's still stressful. So we have to work on that like inner child as well. So maybe like all week long, but especially Sunday, you're just going to find that, the gifts are within. The gifts of life is a joy that we get to feel inside. But then once you feel that way, make sure you're sharing that with others. So it's kind of our job to like pass on the gift. It's the gift that keeps giving. It's happiness and like lighthearted energy. So if you're struggling, put some music on this week, read some lyrics, exercise, move your body around. That will be positive. And again, having those futuristic goals and plans right now is really positive. That's what our new moon is going to be on the 15th, all about those new goal settings. So I feel like that's like, if I could give like one set of of plans for you, it would be that like forgive, like let go of the past and forgive so you can just move forward. So let it go and then create the new plan. All right. So I just feel like make it happen. All right. So thanks so much. I really enjoyed this reading. I hope that you guys get a chance to like this video. If you do as well, check out Robin's Healing Facebook page or my Instagram. As well, check out robinshealing.com if you'd like any of my services and take advantage of the sales that I have going on the next 2 weeks. All right. Take care. Bye.